Grand Rising, everybody.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Yes, Sirski.
Morning in progress. You're in. You're in.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
All right. It's 11:38 right now. 11:45. We're gonna start the curriculum. Supreme Allah is on you. Uh, Music marketing Monday. So that's where we're at. Every day is a different curriculum. If you haven't been here in a while, you might don't know that. But I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can kind of see the curriculum. On Mondays, you do multimedia marketing. Tuesday, cannabis and growth and the legalities of cannabis and growth. Wednesday, we do hip hop 101, where we talk about the history, hip hop history, historian. Um, Thursday, we have music production and finance, featuring Heather Marie and Mr. Copeland. And then Friday, we have Free Music Friday, where we basically play people's music and just kind of like a free day, whatever we feel like doing. All right, so that's the curriculum. Every day at 11:45 is when the curriculum will start. So you come in late, or if you come in early and nobody's talking, it's because it's not 11:45 yet. Usually there'll be some music playing or something. Today it's not. It's Monday. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? It's 11:39 right now. 11:45 we'll start the actual curriculum. Supreme Allah, it's your day. What's up, Mr. Kelly? Did you get
Peace.
those emails?
I'm almost ready, Will. I just I'm inviting a couple people to the thing.
Do your thing, brother. I ain't tripping.
I see Azim in there. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Peace, God. Peace, God.
Ooh, all right, I guess I can start. Ay, ay, ay. Long night. All right, how's everybody doing?
All is well.
Okay, okay. Um, to anybody, specifically Heather, sorry I didn't get the thing done. Had some stuff that popped up. In the next 2 weeks for the rest of the month, there's 13 different albums that aren't mine that I'm featured on. And I had to like hurry up and get this stuff done for these people all over the place. Um, I know I keep going back to SoundCloud, but that's not my main topic today. But I do want to say, since Azim's here, Azim came over and did a marathon studio session with me, and I got him rhyming over some other people's beats besides my normal go-to people. And then through SoundCloud, a producer from Britain who I work with a lot named BC Productions, aka Abstract, reached out to him, and now he's going to be doing stuff with him. And that just is a testament to the power of SoundCloud and how it works, where people start reaching out to you, and next thing you know, you're getting more work, and we got things moving for the young god. So I'm very proud of him, and I'm glad that he came through the way he did, because now he's starting to get his cachet up. So today I want to talk about two things. One, I want to talk about backlinking. Now, if you Google backlinking, anybody that's hands free can do that. If you Google backlinking, what it's going to say on Google is it is an effective way to reach SEO. If anyone doesn't know what SEO is, just say so. But I'm sure most people know what SEO stands for. It's search engine optimization, where basically when someone Googles or searches that word, similar image, whatever, you pop up at the pretty much the top 15 on the first page, basically is what we're talking about. So they'll say that backlinking this is what Google and most places describe it as. Your link being put on a website that's pretty popular, which will drive traffic. This is true. However, a technique I use, backlinking, that my good friend Josh Zion in Missouri showed me is, and again, remember, all the things that I'm trying to teach here may seem like they are ineffective or minute or not serious, but I promise you they're very serious. So with backlinking, you can do it yourself without paying Google, without paying a company, because you could easily pay, let's say, Progressive Insurance, and they'll put your link on their page. And will that drive traffic? It might. It might do, it might don't. I contend that it's not going to. So you can backlink yourself. and the technique of, rather the process of backlinking that I employ that has been very effective, I would say, grand scheme, I've made, it's not that money's the only issue, but we do need money and we want money to continue to be able to market ourselves, promote, pay for equipment, this, that, and the third. So the technique of backlinking I've done, which is just as effective as paying a company, is this. Let's say I'm listening to watching rather a globe, because really this process is most effective on YouTube. I've seen people try to do backlinking on SoundCloud, but it looks too sloppy and people just feel like it's spam or it's a bot. So this is a manual process and it's effective. Okay, so here we go. So I'm watching Glorilla. I notice her bop, maybe her delivery might be similar to Trill Wills. So what I do is I copy and paste his song in the comments. I might say something like this. You know, first you compliment the person's song, of course. So, if you're watching it, you probably like that type of music anyway. So you say, yo, this video's dope. This video's lit, whatever. Check out check out Trill Will. And then you put his link there. That might not seem like it's going to do anything, but I would say, because I've only been doing backlinking for about 6 months, I would say it's generated me approximately $350. Whether it's through the person clicking that link and going to that video, and then they spread it, or possibly that video might make a person research my whole catalog. Because remember, that's what the whole goal to marketing yourself is about, is to get people to go and look at your old stuff and then stay tuned for your new stuff. So again, anything I'm talking about process wise, strategy wise, I just I beg everyone to try it and see if it works. If it does nothing, then I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's gonna do nothing. So again, you find a similar artist to you, um, compliment, say whatever you gotta say about their stuff, put the link, hey, check out my man over here. And then you do that. Now, if you're going to like a big mainstream pop artist, obviously the chances are higher that you're going to get people to click and engage on your backlink, because if they're already there listening to that person, they're more likely, okay, yeah, I'll check it out. And again, as small as it may seem, the fact that you took the time to put that link up there and talk about you or the artist you're trying to promote is definitely a person's going to notice that. You're not just putting a link, yo, first here, or just saying something like algorithm. You're actually saying, hey, check this person out, check out my stuff. This is what I do. I mean, me personally, since I learned about it, I've checked out people when I see their link, you know. Now you can go even further with backlinking. And for example, I had a song called Please Mr. Trump No More War. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna get a little crafty with it and antagonistic. And I would go on pro-Trump websites and I have an anti-Trump song. And I would literally put my link up there. And I might be deceptive in my practice, or I might be antagonistic. I might say, this song is to help Trump save America, and put the link up there. It's an anti-Trump song, but I put it up there. Or I might just straight up say, listen, Trump sucks. This song is to raise money to get him impeached, which is obviously, a comedic way to go at it. And sometimes hate drives people a lot further than it even drives love, unfortunately, which is a sad thing, but it's the reality. So when you're trying to market yourself, you have to look at the realities. People make diss songs and beef songs and political songs to antagonize the other side that doesn't agree with their opinions or views. So you can go that route, and that's if you have time and are even interested in doing that. What I know though is overall, it's going to spread your music backlinking through YouTube. When you engage, again, all my thing is ever about is engagement. It's about getting people to engage with your music. So, excuse me. So you can go the negative route, you can go the positive route. But if you just want to keep it basic, and I know I might reiterate myself a lot, but it's just because I want everybody involved to start like actually doing this stuff and driving it home, so it absorb what I'm saying, so that once you apply it, you'll start to get similar results. So again, really simple. It's just one of many, like everything that I'm trying to teach and that I do is actually quite simple. It's not really complicated. You know, when I started with SoundCloud, it was just simply message people, message different producers, reach out to a lot of people. This is simple, you know. Um, Again, 555. So if you like this process of backlinking and things, it's a effective technique. Spend 5 minutes doing that. Once you've copied the link, you can just, it's not hard to go scroll through YouTube and just go to similar music to your style or the person you're trying to push and just post that link. I would suggest taking the time to at least write a sentence or two in the comment after you put the link so that it's intriguing and it's not just a link because you don't want people to think you're a bot. And it's not hard to tell nowadays, you know, if 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 I go to Trill Will's YouTube and I post a link talking about, yo, fam, dope track, sounds like Wu-Tang, and then post my link, people are gonna know, okay, come on, man. You're not even trying. So a little bit of effort goes a long way. Um, it's definitely brought me very far as YouTube wise at least, brought me very far as far as getting people to interview me on their podcast, getting producers. Me personally, I do it for producers a lot because you're a lot of people who make type beats. So if anyone here, which I'm pretty sure a few people will get their beats from YouTube, this is another way I've backlinked it, which has also been effective. So let's say like Session 600, who's a great producer, he makes type beats. So he'll say his beats for free if you don't put it out. So I'll take his beat, do a freestyle over it, in the same beat that he posted, I'll post that link on his beat on YouTube and say, look at the freestyle I did to your beat, God. Boom. Now his fans, because he gets thousands of views every time he drops a beat, Session 600's fans will see that I did a freestyle over his beat. Now I've taken them from YouTube to my SoundCloud or my Spotify or wherever it is I posted the beat of me freestyling. Eventually it got to the point I did this for 2 months straight where Session 600 contacted me and said, you know what? You don't have to lease the beat. You don't have to, whatever that stuff is, because I don't, will never lease or pay for a beat. He's like, listen, let's just actually work together. This was after 2 months of me backlinking. And every time he drops something that I like, I freestyle over it and put it on his page. So again, when you're getting people to leave where they're at, which is YouTube, because that's the main medium I'm talking about today, getting them to leave there and engage with you on your platform that you're choosing, which for me is SoundCloud. I mean, you could even, if you're able to produce that quickly, you could do a video over that type beat or that person's instrumental or whatever it is. And then even better, if you have YouTube and you put it on YouTube backlink on their page, they will be so grateful that you did something over their beat and you took the time to do a little video, even if you're in the car or a TikTok or whatever. They'll be so grateful and you tag them in it, you're giving them recognition, right? So that's the difference. You're not just taking their beat and freestyling, you're bringing value to them. You're bringing value to their name, their brand. I don't really like the word brand, but for lack of a better, for lack of just waking up. So that's pretty much the basics of my backlinking technique. Um, it is applicable in Discord. It really doesn't work on SoundCloud, really, to be honest. Like you're better off just messaging people, but YouTube specifically, it's highly effective. And I mean, I don't think 350 is like life-saving money, but it's something that is part of my 555. So if I spend 5 minutes doing that, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you're talking about something that's taking me less, not even a full 2 hours a week to do, but it produced $350. So it may seem nothing, but once you start to populate that with other streaming revenue and other ways that I'm doing it, next thing you know, it adds up to why we're making commas a month off of streaming because it all comes back to getting people to look at my music anyway. So um that's I think that's pretty much it for the backlinking. If anybody has any questions about it or needs me to expound further, I will. Okay. So next, I want to say does anybody use daily playlist submissions in here? Okay. So daily playlist submissions is a site where if you have your music on Spotify, you get 10 free credits a week, right? will. I'm gonna send the link. You can put it in there. So anybody wants to use it. Daily submissions. 1 second. So this site basically allows you to submit your stuff to playlists. Now, these playlists, oh, here's the link right here. Hold on 1 second, please. So these playlists allow you to put your music up there and send it to people that you can be very specific. You can say, I'm old school hip hop, I'm boom bap. You get up to 3 categories that you can say your music is. I'm lo-fi, I'm rock, I'm spoken word. And then you can send it to all these different playlists that if the curator likes it, they'll put you on there. Obviously, it's up to them. There's no guarantee, but you get 10 free credits with them. I just sent it to you, Will. So if you want to put it in the chat, if anybody wants to try it. So you get 10 free credits a week. You can buy more credits with this. However, I feel like I don't really pay for anything. I don't pay for any services, and as an artist, not paying for stuff and taking advantage of the free tier of these different sites that I use shows me the A and B, which is the same thing to me. It shows you that if people are messing with your music, it's because they're messing with it, not because you've paid for a guaranteed amount of streams or guaranteed playlist submissions. I don't advise using anything that promise you a playlist, because if you pay and then you're on this playlist, you might be on a playlist of 300 songs. What's the likelihood you're going to get more than 2 streams a day, if that? So with daily playlists, you go in there, like I said, you can put in your genre, you can put in it's very specific so that it's going to get sent, and you can choose which playlist it gets submitted to. So this is going to increase your chances of getting on playlists. Of course, getting on playlists will hopefully, if you're in the right category, in the right genre, other people will hear you. And again, the goal is always to get people to check out your catalog, because none of us have 2 songs. We all have a multitude of songs. So um yeah, if Will could put that in the chat when you get a chance. Oh yeah, you did. Sorry. Thank you, God. Sorry, apologize. So yeah, so just check out daily playlists. You get 10 free credits. It resets yeah, every 6 days or so. And you never know. My artist I manage, Kinga, I've gotten quite a few of her songs on the playlist that have gotten her to, you know, over that over that mark where okay, it's something's coming in from it, and that's for free. So again, we don't want to do stuff that costs money unless it's we don't want to do stuff that costs money yet. We just want to take advantage of the free stuff that I'm going to talk about, and then that way you can get to a place where you start to see some type of buzz, because that's, we've all probably invested a lot in our careers and spent a lot of money, um, marketing, beats, studio time, equipment. So just try the free things first. And again, everything, and I'm going to keep saying this every Monday, just try what I'm talking about and you will see a difference. I mean, this is the month now I've been doing this. So I hope people are at least taking some type of heed to what I'm saying and trying to apply these things, because you will see the difference. I mean, talking about this with you guys makes me even sometimes try to sharpen how I'm doing it and make sure I'm doing 5 5 5 5. I've actually turned it from 4 5s to 5 5s because I said, well, I can't be doing more. The time I spend just zooming, I'll tell myself I'm listening to beats, but I'm zooming through YouTube or TikTok. Next thing I know, I'm looking at skateboarding stuff, which is not going to further my career. So now I'm trying to do 5 and add another one to it and just keep applying it. So again, yeah, you'll keep hearing me reiterate that. If you don't try these things, it's not even about try, it's about doing it, and just you're gonna see. There's no, sustained effort cannot fail to produce results. Consistency is gonna get you to where you have to go. And it may seem beneath you, or it may seem um yeah, it may seem childish or whatever, but messaging a bunch of people on SoundCloud is not going to hurt you. Doing this backlink thing. So look, now I've given 2 things that are definitive techniques to how I'm making a couple bands a month off of streaming. One is messaging people on SoundCloud. The second is backlinking on a consistent basis, 5 minutes a day, man. Just copy and paste, let people know. But remember, the music has to be somewhat in line with what you do, because I don't think it's a regional thing. I think it's just more of a sound taste thing, a particular uh a style, right? I'm not going to send backlinks to uh a heavy metal or death metal place and say, check me out. If you like this, check that doesn't make any sense. It has to make sense. So this does require a little bit of thought, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't require a lot. If it can possibly change the trajectory of your career, we spend a lot of time doing a bunch of nothing online, whereas that 5 minutes, you just don't know who's looking, who you're gonna see. I mean, for the people that are producers, um, for the producers in here, you have to think somebody like Bobby Shmurda, well, Lloyd Banks initially, but then Bobby Shmurda for that Hot Boy song, it was a guy that made type beats that they found online and just used the beat for a freestyle. Lloyd Banks used it, then Bobby Shmurda used it, and that led him to a $2 million deal with Def Jam. How did Lloyd Banks and then Bobby Shmurda find it? By scouring YouTube. So when you're backlinking, you don't know who might look at that and say, "Oh, he said he sounds like this. Oh, he said he sounds like me. Let me check him out." Next thing you know, you might be walking into a $2 million deal. It's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable. When I was using this technique for Kinga, I started doing that May. We have a deal right now on the table from Warner Brothers. The dollar amount doesn't matter. They literally have an offer for us. So that's how I know it works. And um out of that came Warner Brothers think tank giving us, and I actually have a copy of it. I can give it to you. Well, giving us a 6-month strategy from their think tank and their interns, which is where all real work is done at the big three, Sony, Universal, and Warner. Anyway, the interns, they gave us a 6-month plan to take her from local to regional to national. And so far, we've been following it to the best of our ability. But even just following what they're saying, slightly, because we're probably only doing 60% of what we need to do because of life things. It's her profile is getting raised. Now people are talking about her on podcasts, and Warner's excited. What was one of the main techniques I use? Backlinking. I encourage y'all to Google what backlinking is and understand that what they're saying is true, but that's not going to work for you. Understand that my version is what has got them looking at Kinga. It wasn't SoundCloud because she doesn't do a lot on SoundCloud. It was daily playlist submissions. So I'm making sure she's on the playlist so that when you step up and then want to say, okay, wow, she is getting traction on her own. But it's mostly through backlinking because she had a lot of videos. She had flew to Los Angeles and filmed a video and it didn't have a lot of views. And I said, okay, let me just backlink her on every female that's popping out here right now. And now next thing you know, I'm getting a phone call from Warner. It wasn't out of the blue. It took a couple of months, but it happened. And that is the process that I used to get her there. And actually, I encourage everyone to look up Kinga, Kiinga, Kinga 860, And so I'm not just talking about I did it for myself. I've done this for someone else and it's produced results. And whether we sign with the Warner thing or not, it doesn't matter because now we're on somebody's radar. And once you're on one, there's only 3 big companies left, y'all. So once you're on one company's radar, there's no way you're not on all of them. And it really doesn't even matter because we can still continue to do what we're doing independently and we'll be fine. So I, again, think about the backlinking technique of how I'm describing it. Of course, the Zoom meeting's recorded. So if I'm talking too fast or too slow or boring, but go back or please just try it. Try it. Just literally find, because we're all artists, find the artist that sounds like you, give them a compliment, put the link to your music on that, see what happens. So, and then the final thing is daily playlist, the link's in there. Check it out. It's free. Submit your stuff to playlists, get heard, get out there. That's all I have. So that's pretty much it for today.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I feel like there should be a gang of questions after the science just dropped for y'all. I'm gonna confirm that what he's saying is 1,000% accurate, and it sounds corny. And if I had like an extra 2 copies of myself, that's all I would tell them other 2 to do it back. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to sit there and do that, so I have to delegate or whatever, whatnot. But listen, that's definitely some real shit. So y'all definitely should take heed to that advice. And if anything, you should at least investigate and see if it works. I'm scientific mind. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the scientific method. So if you think that is bullshit and it don't work, why don't you run a test and see if it works? You know, I urge people to have an investigative mind. You know, don't never take anything that I say on face value. Just go investigate. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what I think or what I feel. It matters what's true and what's not true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It matters what's actual factual, what's actually going to work for you, and what's not going to.
And once again, I can iterate with Brother Supreme about reaching out to people on SoundCloud. You know, I said I got that two unknown producers that made them famous. You know, so it does work reaching out, and man, and you got to see all the people that I respond back to when they listen to like my songs and my tracks and stuff. Well, listen to my albums, you know, and I respond back to them, and they, man, can we work together? Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt, but it's, you know, with me, it's all about getting all that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, it's not for play. You know, I'm not saying nobody's playing, but I don't do this for play. You know, it's not. You know, I don't do this for looks. You know, this is a real ass business. So I just have to bring them on the square with me to let them know, like, hey, this is how it's handled. Now that you're stepping into this arena, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This part of it. But the SoundCloud thing, man, it's huge. It's huge, and a lot of people kind of downplay it. You know, don't downplay it. If you want to get your stuff heard, you want self promotion, whatever the case, that's a network within itself. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud is a network within itself, and no telling who you're gonna meet. I didn't know those two guys from Adam, but they believed in their product enough, and they went worldwide.
Right.
Yeah, they went worldwide. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, you know, like Will said, I mean, investigate it. You know, if the goal of what we're all trying to do here is build up worldwide collaboration, and also, of course, each person, if we're a family, we're still also individuals that comprise the family. So, of course, if one of us rises, it's great for all of us. So, what we need to do is investigate what I'm talking about. You know, I don't want to. I do want to challenge actually everyone to actually just try what I'm talking about, and then of course nothing's overnight. It's like, okay, you do this for 3 days, you're gonna see that result. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did this for months with Kinga, you know, before Warner came calling, and I'm gonna make it my business to forward a copy of the 6 month plan to Trill Well, because this plan, if you were to pay a marketing firm to come up with this, it would probably cost $14,000. But we're talking about Warner Brothers think tank who gave this to us for free because of they seen how much noise she was making. Because they have Alexis, and I don't mean Alexis like Apple. I'm talking about Alexis, the company that you pay and they track analytics. They probably have something more sophisticated than that. And when they saw how many people were clicking on her link that I was posting on other people's stuff, they were like, "Oh wow, she has engagement, she has motion." So this came from me sitting there, and of course, it also comes from her talent. So I'm not just gonna say it's all me because first you got to make the music, right? However, I will say that from me just sitting there doing that for 5 minutes a day, no time at all, you know, we have something over. Put it this way, it's several. It's a lot. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. I'll take that. Thank you, sir. All right.
I'd like to back
Hey,
up what you're saying.
Pardon yourself one time. I'm gonna mute my mic. Where you from, brother?
Well, from
Yes, sir.
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we all East Coast. You got a smartphone?
Yeah, it's on the phone.
Just do this. Do me a favor.
Huh?
Because I'm an artist. This is my studio.
I need y'all to listen to what he's talking about right now.
Google
This is
me
guerrilla
real
marketing.
quick. Or just what do you use for streaming?
This is guerrilla marketing at its fucking finest. This is what the fuck
YouTube?
y'all artists say y'all want to
Okay.
be artists.
Check me out.
That's what the
Suprema
fuck
Law.
y'all need to be doing. What he doing right
Suprema Law.
fucking
So
now.
just put it Suprema Law topic.
Every
All
time
my
y'all
music
leave
will
the
pop up on
house,
YouTube. It's free.
Okay.
Just check me
when
out.
you go to the
All right,
store, when
this
you
is
go
my
to
company,
Walmart,
Comrade Camp. You heard?
Okay.
Comrade Camp Incorporated.
This
All
is
right,
what
brother.
niggas don't
You
do.
have a good day. Yes,
And
sir.
then they
Thank
wonder
you.
why. But and then people wonder why they not making the progress. They're not, because they're not doing what the fuck just did.
Yeah, you
It's
can't stop.
guerrilla marketing.
That's
That was
guerrilla.
the FedEx man.
Yeah, right. And that right there, what you just did, man, we the epitome of that. That's how these cats, man, the Spice Ones, the E40s and all them, that's how they got they at today. With just that
All
simple,
right, brother. Thank you.
just introduce yourself. Hey, check me out. And
And
got
Google me, look me up. Here, follow me on Instagram. Here, let me follow you on Instagram. What do you do? And then ask questions. Find out what their interest is. Maybe you can add value to them. And I know people are like, oh, well, I'm not trying to get add value, but you have to add value to people for them to find you valuable in order
Right.
to motherfucker want to work with your motherfucking ass. Because there's 100,000 other people in the area that do exactly what the fuck you do. So people won't work with you because they fucking like you. Not because they can't find what you do anywhere else. They gotta want to be invested somewhat, have a dog in the fight in what you have going on. And the best way that I found to do that is to literally add value to somebody else first. Hey, well, oh, you a painter? Man, I know somebody who might need a painting down the road. Hey man, well, why you at it? Won't you Google me and look me up and look? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Right. You're right.
Come on, man. Niggas gotta stop being lazy.
That's
Fam, I ain't gonna lie, niggas is lazy as fuck. And I said, hurt my soul because I know what I had to do
right.
to get, and I'm still doing it. Ain't no had to do. I'm still doing it. I
Still,
got 5,000. I got 5,000 flyers getting printed up right now as we speak. Got
right.
100 posters getting printed up right now as we speak, so I can go do what he's doing right now.
Let me
Oh,
give
damn.
let me give y'all something. And my business partner, Les Franklin, he does this every damn show. He goes like, how many of y'all got one of these? He said, everybody hold y'all cell phones up. And yeah, he tell everybody that in the show. And he said, okay, yeah, now, he said, now, Google Les Franklin or go on such and such and such and look up Les Franklin, blah, 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 blah. And I see the analytics. I'm right there looking at the analytics and the numbers is going up. I said, oh, yeah. I said, they on your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it works. And he get new fans. He get people. I mean, and it's dope, man. And I'm like, that's a hell of a marketing, a marketing thing that he does every performance. Or even when he's just talking to people. You got a phone? You got a phone? Let me see. He said, yeah. You look it up. Just like he just told that young man, the person that he was talking to. So that's guerrilla marketing at its finest, man. And and I don't understand nothing else but that. I believe in shit. I believe in what we say, shoving it down somebody's throat. Talk to them about it. Get them into, oh, damn, you rap? Oh, you get down? Yeah. And give them the information. I be in the grocery store making groceries and music just all of a sudden just pop up, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I say, yeah, Google me. Oh, that is you. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It happens like that all the time. So, yeah, man, that guerrilla marketing, people really need to get off into that. You just can't put out a record and sit on your ass, Your
No,
music.
you got
I
to be
promise you,
interactive.
if you give 90 days to promote anything you in the world you got like that, I promise you're gonna see the difference. 90 days.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it once a day for 90 days and watch what happens. The people that you were coming up to that you think wasn't paying attention or that didn't take what you had to offer or didn't have time, they gonna remember you. Yeah, you was at such and such and you tried to stop me such and such, and you stopped my cousin such and such, and they told me about it. Now you got word of fucking mouth. That's the most powerful advertisement in the world, is word of mouth. And that's what the fuck you gotta do. Niggas is lazy as fuck. And I'm so tired of that shit. Niggas be complaining, oh man, I ain't get man. Well, cause you ain't working. What are you doing? What value are you adding? You're not adding shit. You sitting on your ass. No pun intended, but you're not doing nothing. You lazy. Niggas is lazy. And then they wonder why they shit not popping. That's fucking why.
And put no effort into the strategy of your product. Yeah, it's more than
That's
just
why.
going in the lab and rapping over a beat and getting it mixed, and then like, okay, you like this? Okay, what name? Okay, I'm waiting. Somebody gonna come looking for me. I done seen
That ain't
this.
gonna happen. No,
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna tell you. Even with the off the grid, I'll show support with what Young God Supreme Allah is saying, because I all year I've been hitting the streets, and when you come up, it's different when you come up with someone face to face, and they know you, and you're interacting with them in the comments, or you're interacting with them. Everybody got a phone to do this thing, I made the entire off the grid trending by myself like that. And it's not just because I got a history, not just because I was on TV as a kid, but that's the absolute truth. Even marketing, my marketing teacher will tell you. She says, they're going to forget when they're scrolling. There's so much information hitting people today that you got to be also diligent with it. You got to be diligent and hitting them comment sections. You want to be diligent in doing them podcasts, getting them PRs out. PR means press release. And so once you're in front of somebody, they're gonna remember when you got something good. And Supreme Allah, much love. That was dope. Everything you saying is absolutely true.
No,
Thank you,
bro.
sir.
Listen. Supreme Allah's been bringing the science every fucking Monday for a month.
Yes.
I have only seen probably 2 people doing anything he said. That's a problem for me, right? Because I don't do this to get up and waste my time every day. And this brother, I'm sure on Monday has better things he could be doing, like recording or promoting, to come on here for niggas to not even try what he's suggesting. Like he could charge money to teach this stuff, and I'm sure he does sometimes. But and then for him to come here and take his time to break this stuff down for us and take an hour to 30 minutes to an hour to do this every Monday, bruh, that's a rarity. I don't know any other organization you can go be a part of right now and get that type of individual. Okay, do this step by step. Do that. Okay, now when you're done doing this, do that. And he's walking you down step by step. I don't know what else niggas want. And then they don't appreciate that. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be slow. Niggas gotta start listening because I mean, look, if you had it figured out, if everybody had it figured out, then nobody would need nobody. But obviously, niggas don't got everything figured out. So obviously, it's okay to take advice from somebody who might know. And I happen to know his artist King definitely does have a deal on tape, and it definitely is because of the stuff that he's presented and formatted. So I mean, I don't know, bro. It is what it is, man. I be want people to just take advantage of the resources because that's what we're doing here. This is a think tank, but it's also a pool of resources, and what we should be doing is grabbing some of the resources that we don't have while also putting in what we do have. So if everybody put in what they do have, then we'll have everything, nigga. Because everybody's not missing the same shit.
Right.
Come on, man. It's common sense, bro. I'm just talking, but it's common sense for real. If we being real, it's common sense, bro.
And when
I love it because I'm sorry, Kelly. I love it because it's what we're doing on Mondays. Start with the marketing. That's what you start with first, anyway. In anything, no matter what, if it's music, you're not just doing music, or you're doing a podcast, or you're doing
when you're
movies.
selling music, you are selling a brand. You're selling yourself, your name, your likeness, your image.
Right.
That's what you are selling. I'm sorry, go ahead. I just figured I'd
go ahead, Cal. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, right. I was going to touch on that too, Will. I'm glad you pulled that out the ether. Yes, brand. You are a brand. Just like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Burger King, Dick's, whatever the case. That's a brand. You are your greatest product. And if you don't believe in yourself and just think that shit just gonna come out of the air and snatch you, that happens how many? One in a billion times? The last person I seen got snatched up off the streets was Keisha Cole.
Man, that shit, it ain't going like that, bro.
That's the last person I seen that got snatched up off the streets and got a deal, and that they making paper like a motherfucker. That's the last person I seen. The rest of these motherfuckers is dope dealers. They got money. They fund their shit, and it is what it is. But that ain't nothing but.
But another thing too is the reason why people think that is because they present it as if this is the method how everybody's found. everybody portrays to be independent artists, and even after they sign, I've been watching all of these little moves over the last couple of years, especially the last 2 years specifically. They have made giving people the illusion of being independent
Right.
and the illusion of labels wanting to find them through just hearing their music. It's an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors, bro. It's not real.
I seen
You know
two
what I'm
people.
saying? It's not
I seen,
fucking real.
I seen 3 people that I know personally do this on their own hustle. That's Sick With It Records, No Limit Records, and Strange Music. Them 3 motherfuckers right there, 40 Tech 9 and P, they did that shit. And what they did, Master P taught the recycling business. And a lot of people ain't up on game on that still. That was my motto. St. Charles set the foundation for the Bay Area out here for everybody. Look, if you're gonna do this shit, you gotta do this, that, this, that. That's why we became the mecca of the independent record labels. It was record labels there's still record labels all over this motherfucker. But to set that staple like that, bro, man, you got you got to hustle, and the guerrilla marketing. That was school. Everybody was schooling because I'm watching these cats. When I first came out in '94, bro, watching these cats, and they out there, man, stapling their shit on the telephone poles and sticking stickers up everywhere. And I'm like,
Exactly. That's what it takes.
these
That's
motherfuckers
what it takes.
curating
Every stoplight you pass, there should be a poster on it. Why the
post.
fuck not?
And,
Why
and
the
my
fuck not?
look, and my
You have a
brother
gas pump. Hey, look, if you had a gas pump, you
station
got
man said
stickers.
that.
There should be a sticker with
Come
your
on,
name on it if you're an artist in that area. Come on,
come on,
man.
man.
That's all, bro.
Look. So the owner of the label that we partnered up with, Bounce Records, Mike Jefferson, he's over in Menlo Park. That Menlo Park, that's over there, that's Silicon Valley. He went to Stanford. He got some little guys that were freshmen in college, paid them like $150. Yeah, I've got the mob, this, that, blah, 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 man, and we need somebody to go out and stick up. Them motherfuckers went from the North Bay to fucking Gilroy, which is the South Bay. Stickers, staple up shit, putting that shit up. And man, that's guerrilla marketing for your ass. At the toll plaza, when you're at the toll plaza, you see all of our stickers and shit. So that shit works. People get tired of seeing that shit. The next you know, we on the bus benches and the billboards in the city. They're like, these motherfuckers is, man, let me go see who this is. And that creates a buzz. You know what I'm saying? This was before this whole internet bullshit. So even now, I even tell people right now, man, if you apply that same pressure, shout out to Cam Wallace, my videographer, Cam Wallace. That motherfucker, he stick to the script, and the boy's making goo gobs of fucking money right now. And he's what they call out here underground rapper. I said, you gotta stop calling yourself that. That's played out.
I was gonna say I wouldn't even use that terminology. He's an independent artist. I don't. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but those are the ones that wouldn't conform to the industry, the underground rappers. So
right.
I told him, I said, quit calling yourself that. I said, them days is over with. The dreadheads. You know what I'm saying? That's all the guys whose dreadheads look like DOS effects. Them was the underground rappers out here. Bum, skiggity, bum, looking ass motherfuckers. You know,
Bum,
I'm like,
skibbity, bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Yeah, but yeah, man, but this shit, it works.
If I can say something, so if y'all look in the chat, it should be up there soon. I just did a track with a guy named Broken Sword, and I'm on his album. Not only did he pay me for the verse, what my feature fee is, which is not a lot, only $75. I'm gonna get 50% royalties off this song. I met him on SoundCloud. You see what I'm saying? The album just dropped. As Mr. Kelly, as Ice Dog was talking, he texted me, said, "Yo, the album just dropped, God." And see, this is the proof that it works. My strategy, just keep at it. Like he said, consistency, guerrilla style. And who knows? That young brother I just talked to who just delivered from FedEx, He said he's from New York. Said he likes to get busy a little bit. I said, hell, this is my studio. You never know what might happen. He waved as he was driving off and said he Googled me as soon as he got back in his FedEx truck.
Mhm.
So it pays to just keep it going, man. And listen, I challenge everyone, please try what I'm saying. 2 weeks. If you do this for 2 weeks, I promise you'll see a difference. That's all I have for now.
My question to you, Ala, I don't want to be off in your business, but I am a publisher, and
Yes, sir.
I want to know. He said you said 50%. Is that
Mhm.
documented?
Yes, because I gave him my IPI number.
Right.
So when he registered the song, I get. So again, I'm getting it twice because I'm going to get 50% from DistroKid automatic split, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to get 50% of the publishing.
yeah. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's your agreement, right? That's you and him, exactly. Right.
Yep.
That's right. Mr. Kid.
Let me.
Right. Got you. So that is good. So y'all take that as a independent
Oh my
independent.
God.
He had laid down what he just dropped a serious gem on y'all real quick. And that's 100. I can't do nothing but respect that. But one thing is missing, Supreme. When
Mhm.
you're doing work with people like that, make sure you get a split sheet.
Indeed,
Make sure
you
you
are
get,
correct.
because that right there is the nail. The split sheet is the nail in the coffin. Even
Oh,
though,
and just
Right.
so you know, it's in the chat, everybody, that song that he's talking about.
yeah, we
And
don't.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That artist right there, Broken Sword. I've been trying to find this dude for years, and I guess supposedly he had heard about me, and someone finally ran across him in Colorado. That's from my state. That's
Oh,
from
okay.
Connecticut. Ran across from Colorado. Said I got his number. He called me 2 days later. I'm on the album. I'm getting my royalty. But if I hadn't been doing my backlinking, hadn't been messaging people on SoundCloud, we don't connect. So you got to be relentless in this, and it pays off. Hopefully, I'll check out that song. I got a decent verse on there.
Yeah, I definitely gonna check that out. Yeah, man, but that's good for a move you just made like that. Talking to a guy of that, and the same thing I did with Soul Assassin and a New Chapter Music. I said, no, we gonna go 50-50 on this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. I like that. See, he's doing business, y'all. He's doing business. He did it the correct way, except for that one thing. I ain't gonna hang that over your head. But just when you guys are doing stuff like that with that's basically like a partnership. Um, it's like a partnership. So you guys want to make sure that it's solidified. You know what I'm saying? It's solidified. With me, shit is contractual. So I go back with what the contract says. You know what I'm saying? So, but solidify your partnership and cover your ass CYA with your split sheets when you're doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just period. You know, that's all I got to speak on it, man. But good shit. Good conversation today, y'all. Good conversation.
Does anybody else got any comments they would like to comment on that subject matter before we get the introduction started?
Hey everybody, I'm sorry I came in a little late. Apologies. Good morning.
Oh, okay, cool. Grand Rising. Matter of fact, you can go ahead and introduce yourself since you already on the mic, brother. Okay.
Pack Loud, St. Louis, Missouri. I was brought to the group by none other than yourself, Mr. Trill Will. I am a producer extraordinaire, engineer, and the founder of Concrete King Enterprises, activist. I work with the youth and the community. That is a big part of who I am and what I do. Music is just what I use to do it. And also, what I don't really talk about much is I'm starting to venture into the edible, into the edible and THC drink market. I have my own product that I call Potion. It's basically just fresh squeezed lemonade with a concentrated strawberry THC syrup. It's really, really, really good. I make it with raw sugar cane, raw honey, and fresh fruit. No preservatives, no additives, none of that stuff. And then I take the fruit after I strain the syrup off of it before I make the lemonade, and I dry it out, and I do the dried fruit gummies that are not candy but actual real fruit. So that's something that I'm perfecting and getting that down and looking for distribution and stuff for that. Also, I created a brand called Skin Friend. Actually, I did that by accident. I live in a loft an apartment building, and there was a senior a few doors down from me who had a bed bug outbreak. And I said, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to go through that. So I started doing my research and looking up natural remedies and stuff that you can use to get rid of bed bugs that's not harmful to your skin, that doesn't have chemicals, and end up finding some stuff that me and my wife and my family use on our skin. And we used it all summer and didn't get no mosquito bites. So that turned into a product that I call No Skeeto under the Skin Friend brand. And I'm about to create a couple of more products under the Skin Friend brand to go with No Skeeto. So those are my latest brainchilds: Potion, No Skeeto, in addition to the music. But first and foremost, this compilation project just jumped the line. So you can't hear me?
Oh yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay. So yeah, that just kind of jumped the line. Those other things got pushed to the back burner now. This is what's up.
Okay, okay. So you got the entrepreneur stuff going on. That's what's up. Definitely like to hear that. All right, so I'm gonna start at the top. Sarah Lee Vargas. Sarah Lee, you want to introduce yourself to the family? You know, while we got a chance. Okay. Grand Rising, Sarah, you're muted. If you want to unmute your mic and introduce yourself to the family, you can. If you can, if not, don't worry about it. If you can't, you know. We can't hear you, Sarah. You're unmuted now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I unmuted you. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for doing that because I'm in the middle of driving. I apologize. My name is Sarah Vargas. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a model, brand ambassador, and I'm here to network with everyone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
introducing yourself.
Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sarah's been coming for the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? She's just quiet, but she definitely is here pretty much most of the days. So definitely appreciate consistency because that's something that a lot of us lack. We need to work on.
Thank you.
Um, thank you, Sarah, for joining us. Do you have anything else? Would you like to comment on anything that we talked about today? Before we let the next person introduce themselves.
No, everything that was spoken about sounds great. I'm still learning about the music industry. So I like hearing about the music industry and how you can backlink on all the platforms.
Was that a question or a statement?
That's a statement.
Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely backlink. So you're saying, have you tried that before, or?
No, I have not. That's something I can try, even with my
Yeah,
brand.
correct. And it works no matter what. If he used it in the music reference, but it literally especially on YouTube, it's especially effective because you're able to put the link in the comments and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and people can just click it, and it's definitely effective. Any business, it doesn't matter what business you're in,
Right.
because there's somebody that's in your business field that's on YouTube that you can compare yourself to, that you can simply, allow people to be the judge, but at the same time put it out there like, hey, I'm just as good or better than these people. Check me out. You know what I'm saying, as
Right.
well. And it's
So
about the
so what
hook too.
so what Sarah
Uh,
what Sarah could do is, every rapper or singer, just simply look at videos that have models in them, and then you could even hey, antagonize people if you choose. You could say, look, hey, use me for your next video. I'm just as pretty as that girl. You don't have to be mean or nasty about it. You could just simply say something like that. Hey, I'm pretty too. I do this for real. And then post a link to your Instagram or whatever it is you're trying to purvey. Next thing you know, people are going to be interested in tune in.
Right. I'll try that. Thank you.
I hope you try it. Yeah.
You right.
That beat was dope, I like.
Kelly Franklin.
Oh,
What's happening? Yeah, I said that was dope. What's that? It's my turn. Will, it's my turn. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was in here jamming the Supreme Allah. My bad. How y'all doing? My name is Clinton Kelly. I am the co-founder and owner of Kelly Franklin Music Group, incorporated with all these wonderful people that you see behind me. We're doing business as usual. 244 countries from Earth to Mars, no stone unturned, digital distribution. I am a publisher. 40 years in the music business. Activated, not a day of rest. Lots of accolades. I don't feel like going through all that mess. Latest. I'm working on OG Dub Max album. Y'all get ready for Josh Munez, aka DJ Skip Dog, released on the 6th. The song with himself and I called I've Got to Groove. It's a talk box Roger Troutman jam that me and Will almost had. But that's being released in OG Dub Mac. I'm working on this stuff, and as of 7:30 this motherfucking morning, somebody called me to do. We're gonna be releasing. If you look at Will's camera, the Chief of All Chiefs album right here off of Kelly Franklin Music Group. UMPG MRE. So that's the latest piece of work before the year close out. So I'll be working on that. So that's what we're doing over here. And other than that, man, we're gonna keep it lit. I'm in for 2025. Oh, I always forget myself. I'm sorry. And I'm working on my album called Dogma, which is gonna be my fourth magna opus. This album is gonna be dope as I'm talking about stupid ass dope. It's West Coast influence because this is where I live. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna have some real ass chronic. I always try to use the chronic as my guideline. You know what I'm saying? To putting together an album to where you play every song back to back is the shit. Is the shit. You will be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Front to back. And if you skip over it, you whack. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that's what we're doing out here, man. And man, shout out to my partner Les Franklin and the MRE staff and everybody over at Universal and 300 actually speaking right now. They doing a whole lot for the top 5 of the company. But yeah, get at me, or I get at you. You rather be asked up than to ask to step down.
That's what's up. Mr. Kelly.
What's going on, Queen?
How you
He
doing?
does it if you want. You can introduce yourself. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was off mute. I didn't know I was on mute.
No.
He does it. Can you introduce yourself to the family?
Grand Rising, everybody. My name is Key Does It. I'm from Picayune, Mississippi. I'm an aspiring artist out here. Also, I'm a producer. I record people out here in the surrounding area, Mississippi, Louisiana, as well. I'm also a professional basketball player in the ABA league. For those that don't know what the ABA league, it was the big basketball league before they did the merger with the NBA back in 1975. And I got an album coming out December 17th called Lost Worries, and excited about that. I played a couple tracks for y'all last week, so I'm just really excited about that. And we got another basketball game in the ABA this Saturday as well.
Yes, sir, man. And y'all lose that last game or y'all won?
Yeah, we lost. We lost by 9, and we really got cheated by the referees. They were one of our teammates got hurt. He got his nose broken. They didn't call a foul,
Oh,
and that kind of like the game winning like play right there. You know.
oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
But I say one thing though, one thing when you playing basketball, you can't look for no call, even if I know you would think he got a broke nose and they should have called it, but a lot of times them refs, they overlook certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be on purpose or accidental, they don't catch everything. So um,
right.
we just have to play the best of our ability, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you would think that somebody broke their nose that they would at least call a timeout and the foul, you know what I mean, or whatever. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but we got the next game though this Saturday. We gonna lock in and take the dub on this one.
Yeah, that's a bet, man, for sure. Yeah, I love to see my ABA players come through here, man. Definitely Gulfport Kings. This is a Gulfport Kings organization. You know what I'm saying? Here at Worldwide Collaboration. So don't, what I mean? If you don't fuck with the Kings, and you might want to go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, shout out to Fresh, man. Fresh will be home soon. I can't wait till that nigga get home all the way and out and
Right.
outside, wiggling his toes.
Facts.
It's gonna be up.
For
Nigga
real.
think it's active now, but me. I'm hella active. But
Facts.
yeah, nah, that's dope shit. Shout out to Miss Sassy Black as well. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing, running everything as she can, best she can. Um, it definitely does. I know that's not doesn't make or break the game that y'all lost, but not having all of the staff, that definitely is a hindrance. So
Yeah.
when first coming home, that's gonna make all the difference in the world. Trust me.
I'm already knowing. So if we just being patient. I'm gonna try to hold us down for the month for this month. Till he come home.
But
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, Trail, they did good, even though they lost, right? The two teams that they played, they kept both teams up under 100 when their average is 100 and better, or 120.
Yeah, we held two teams under 100 where they usually score like 150 or 160. So
Mm.
our defense impeccable, and that's what.
Defense win championships. So yeah, I think we lost Key. I don't know what happened. But all right, bet. Queen, I'm sorry I interrupted you. I just wanted to keep everything going. Queen, I know you said something, Mr. Kevin. You want to introduce yourself and say whatever it is, the comment that you had?
Yes, hello everyone. I am Queen. I am a music artist, a writer, a model, actress. I graduated in Atlanta for modeling and acting at John Casablancas. I'm represented by Model and Talent Management. Um, I love worldwide collaboration, like Loyalty Love. Um, if you're just getting in here, you're in the right place. You know, you're around people that has loyalty love, and it's no drama. And we learn from each other. We support each other. Teamwork make the dream work. I give a big shout out to Christopher and Trill. I love you guys. Y'all already know that.
Thank you, fam. We love you
Kelly,
too.
you
Yeah,
We
already
you
know
too,
I
man.
appreciate
love
it.
you. You know. So we gotta just keep working together and doing what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's just up, up, up all the way. You feel me? I love y'all.
We appreciate you, Queen. You've been coming on here lately and coming back, and actually coming on in the middle of the mornings, and that shit makes a big difference. So we appreciate your presence and everything that you add, and we know that you brought Mr. Kelly to the family. So we definitely got to give your extra props because Mr. Kelly definitely was a big piece in the whole puzzle. Once we brought him, once we got the hold of really, like what he has to offer and try to utilize some of the resources that he does have, that's definitely been a turning point. So we definitely want to appreciate you for that. If nothing else, for
Thank
sure
you.
that yes, ma'am. All right, cool. I just want to give your due props, your due respect. All right,
Thank you.
so
Oh, and I also want to say, I'm sorry, I just got one more thing to say. It's someone else I'm wanting to bring on, so I'm talking to them right now. So hopefully they'll get with you, Trill or Chris, so y'all can, run them into everything.
I do want to
So
comment on that in general. I guess it's been a while since we really brought it up, but it is definitely not mandatory, but it's not obligatory. But we ask that everybody try daily to bring two people with them to this meeting because that's how we grow. You know what I'm saying? If we don't tell nobody about the meeting, if we don't, and it's okay if some people just feel like, oh, I just want to keep it to this little small. That's fine, But we do want to grow because there's other people that need, the energy that we have that we're bringing, So we don't want to hide that from nobody. So we ask that everybody, please, your cousins, they don't got to be no artists. They can be a business owner. They can be a stay-at-home they can be a stay-at-home dad, not really, but you know what I mean. Anyway, whatever. My point is that everybody's welcome. You know what I'm saying? To come and invite your cousins, your aunties, your daughters, your sons, all that. It's family friendly. We try not to, go on no wild triple X rated type. You know what I'm saying? Vibe here. This is definitely PG-13, and we try to keep it like at least as much as we got way as we can. So yeah, please bring whoever you bring, definitely, Queen.
My apologies, Trill. My computer had died, so I had to switch to the phone.
Oh yeah, you good?
No apologies accepted. Key does it.
Oh, he's up now, y'all. Oh man, oh
Hey,
man. Digital building creators awake now, y'all.
I'm waking up
Chris.
still. I figured I gotta turn the room around a little bit.
No, we had a great, insightful meeting today. You know what I'm saying? Supreme Allah brought the science on backlinking, and maybe some people will use it. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to try.
Yeah, I've
All
been
right.
here for a little bit now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah, you just wasn't talking. Uh-huh. All right. So Pac-Man already brought us in. Heather Marie, you're Heather Go-Go today. You're on the go-go?
Yeah, I'm on the go today. I had a meeting with Mimsy this morning, y'all. I finally got to meet her in person. I've met her online over a year ago before actually the family, and we actually had coffee this morning. So that's what you saw. You may have seen like on her camera.
Yeah,
She
she
was
popped
in.
in. She popped in for a second, quarter of a second.
Yeah, we were listening. She was here listening, but we was trying to wrap up the conversation that we was having. But I was encouraging her to come back with the family. I don't know if she's still in here or not, but I know that her battery was getting low and she had to kind of go. So she's not still in here. I was encouraging her to come back and collaborate with the family and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a boots on the ground type of girl, and I know she's been busy. And when I first came in, I promised you I was gonna meet with her, and so we finally had that meeting that we were supposed to have. So I'll put that out there. My name is Heather Banks, Heather Marie. I'm engineering. I am the CEO of Dreammakers. I do podcasting with the family. I do voiceovers. I do singing, dancing, acting, modeling. I do vocal production, stuff like that. We work on remixes. I do drops and all that. I'm also a writer, and I do believe I mentioned the podcasting. I'm co-hosting with Off the Grid. With Ninja and DJ Bug, everybody that's in Out the Grid. We got a big event coming up tomorrow for that, so everybody needs to tune in for Out the Grid and show your support for the family. and what we're doing with Dr. Grid tomorrow. If you guys can tune in tomorrow, I believe it's either 3 or 4 o'clock starting tomorrow, so you guys should tune in. Also, I'm part of the curriculum on Thursdays here with the family, talking about either production or with finance and things of that nature. I'm very thankful to be in the family and be working with all of you all. Like I said, being of you guys, I'm already working and collaborating with, and if I'm not, definitely reach out. And also I paired with Anthony this weekend as well, working on that sickle cell stream. So I'm going to be coming out with a sickle cell nonprofit, in which portion of that profits will be going to creating a strain of cannabis for sickle cell. So we actually worked on that this weekend and starting to get some things finished. Also, we're doing production meetings on the weekend. I know that Pac-Man, he had a family situation, so I created the link for us to collab in there for those. If there's anybody I need to add to that group, let me know. I put it as a Facebook chat for basically whoever's already working together on some different projects. Some people may be included on those. Queen, I also put you in there. Whenever we were doing remix masters and you were included, I put you in there as well, because I know that you also do lyrics and writing and some of that with music as well. So if you didn't see it in with us, like I said, I just opened it. It's okay. I included you in the chat, but we didn't actually end up doing the meeting this weekend because, like I said, I know with Christopher Tate, he really wasn't available until Saturday, and then Pac-Man had some family stuff going on with the hospital and whatnot. So I put the link up for everybody. Kind of some people saw, some people didn't, but we'll be doing it on the weekend. Kind of like a weekend update and production, and then we may also, I don't know if we getting together on Mondays or not, doing like a just a quick thing. Hey, we're doing this production for the week, but the weekend one's really for update. And because on the weekends a lot of things happen. You collab, there's shows, you meet somebody. Right. We got all new opportunities. We got a new gig. We got a new show. We got to write for somebody. And so that's what that's basically for. We're doing a lot with the family. I love you guys. And worldwide collaboration is basically everything.
We love you, Heather, but you gotta slow down, especially when I'm just waking up.
I'm talking about high speed talking, brother.
and congratulations, Heather.
I understood you.
Congratulations on the very first giveaway winner.
Thank you guys.
Yes, congrats.
So hopefully
I couldn't think of anybody who deserved it more, because Heather has been all over the place in a good way.
Thank you.
Yes.
All over the place with her legs closed. Not in a bad way.
Yeah, but we make it make sense. We moving mountains over here. We're setting the tone. You know what I mean, with the family. So and I just absolutely love it. Seems like every day gets better. We all have our bad days. You know what I'm saying, where things happen. But pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and tomorrow's a new day. And it seems like each meeting's better and better. Each day, each week is better and better. And when we work, show the love, share the love, and collaborate and promote with each other, it's just going to keep getting better. It'll just keep elevating. And that's all I got to say.
You're right. Right.
Heather has come out of nowhere. Hold on, let me get on camera and say it. Heather has come out of nowhere and become the example of what it's like to be the premier member of Worldwide Collaboration. Like literally out of nowhere. Has not been with us long, and it didn't take her long to read the room, make adjustments, and apply herself as she seen necessary. So if you have any questions about what it is that we have to offer in Worldwide Collaboration, or to what our value is, or what's the point, talk to Heather. That way it won't come from a biased standpoint, because she's coming into this really fresh and just on go mode. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna pass a lot of people, because a lot of people are not really paying attention to what they're doing, and she's on top of that shit. So might want to take note, y'all. Just throwing that out there. Obviously, Queen is a primary example as well. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of examples, but she's, as a new person coming in, very impressive. I don't want to boost her head up too much, but you know what I mean? She's been doing what it does.
I see it too. I see it too, Trill.
Yeah.
I see it for real. Salute
So
to
hats
you,
off,
Heather.
salute. Yeah, hats off, salute. Definitely salute.
Yeah.
I like to give credit where credit is due. All right, Azim, blessings, divine. You want to
Not to
introduce
elevate
yourself?
myself, but to help and elevate others. Because I know with myself, I didn't get the help. I'm getting the family stuff I need to do. So
You're breaking up a little bit, Heather. Oh, Heather calling once, Heather going twice.
I want to back her up, man. She's just got the work ethic. I talk about people with Heather, and her work ethic is absolutely insane. Just amazing part of the family, Heather. Thank you.
I
And
think
she's
I think
definitely a
I think he's
co-host
back.
of the Off the Grid, the other co-host of Off the Grid.
The other co-host. How many co-hosts?
The other co-host. We got two or three co-hosts in Off the Grid, and she is the
I didn't
one
know
of the
you could
main.
do
She's the
that. I
main
guess
co-host. She's the main co-host.
Joe Budden made it possible so everybody can have 3, 4 co-hosts. No,
Yeah. Yes, so. All
I
right.
ain't mad at it. All right, all right, Heather. I'm sorry. We're gonna go to the next person, but thank you so much. I know you're breaking up a little bit. I'm glad to see you came back, but thank you so much, Heather, and hopefully we see you tomorrow.
you'll see me. I'm gonna switch over to the computer. I'll see y'all in a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Azim Blessings, Divine Kareem. You want to unmute your mic and introduce yourself officially to the family?
Peace, y'all.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. I'm here by way of Supreme Allah. Yeah, most people know me as Blessings. I'm also called Azim, or the Hip Hop Farmer, or some people also call me Samad. So whatever your preference is. The sun's black. Here we go. As the hat says, I am a farmer. I'm actually at the farm right now, just doing a quick thing. Make sure I'm just watering the babies, keeping them going, and I got all kinds of herbs and teas and spices and food. We grow over 10,000 pounds of food annually, which is pretty dope. So I have a whole business as a
that
farmer.
is super dope. That is super dope, by the way, because we need more people who are doing that because we become dependent on other people's products, and we as a people we can't afford to do that. Literally, we cannot afford to keep sending money out of our community, and that's back to GFM: God first, family second, money third, keeping the money in the community. And I strongly believe in that. We need 1,000 more niggas, not niggas, excuse me, 1,000 more brothers like yourself. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 more guys like yourself. You know what
And
I'm
that's part of the
saying?
job right there, because I teach everything I do, from the herbalism aspect to the science of nutrition, how the body actually digests things, biochemistry, neurochemistry. We teach all this, and the science of the soil and all the fun things. My wife and I, we teach all that in our business, and we also organize. So I have most of the Black and brown farmers in the state of Connecticut on What Network. A few of us linked up and performed the first ever statewide CSA in American history this year, which was pretty dope. And we're doing it bigger next year. I organize farmers up and down the East Coast and down South, and a little bit out in the West Coast. Still working on getting out that way a bit more. So a lot in terms of the farming piece. I'm also a hip hop artist. 100% clean lyrics, no foul content. Everything is on the up and up. So I rap, I make beats. I'm a dancer, b-boy, crumper, popper, all the stuff. I've been battling for like 15 years. I don't know what else to say. I do stuff. I do every element of hip hop. I don't really talk about my credentials a lot because I'm always real quiet, and people be telling me they gotta step up and start talking more. So
nah, for real.
I won a rap competition to open up an international hip hop festival for Big Daddy Kane. I was on stage with KRS-One. I was on stage with Smith and Wesson. My last album was released at an event with Public Enemy back in September. I'm with Supreme Allah on a couple of tracks. I'm with Ogun on the track now, thanks to Supreme Allah, and Brother Nine, thanks to Supreme Allah. And we gonna keep the thing pushing forward. I'm being more active with the music now that the farmer seasons.
Yes, you gotta interrupt. He's on the track with Beretta 9. Beretta 9 is from Killer Army. Beretta 9 has platinum plaques. He's on Bobby Digital's album. Azim's hard work and dedication paid off. Now he's on a track with platinum artists. He releases in a few days. Sorry to interrupt. My bad.
No, you straight. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, we building. My whole thing is building ecosystems because nothing's sustainable by yourself. I don't believe in being self-made. Just me personally, because you got here, your ancestors came through something to get you here now. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? We
exactly.
sitting on
No,
some type of
we gotta.
foundation.
All we
And
do is
if we
smooth
want
up.
money, if you want the bag is in someone else's pocket. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, gotta add value. One OG told me the most interesting person in the room is the most interested person in the room, asking questions and seeing what they're doing. Um, I'm just rambling. I don't know what to say. I'm a martial artist. I'm an educator. I work in the schools. I've been in a lot of places. I'm self-employed. Now that the farming season's more or less winding down, I'm just cover cropping some things and making sure everything's, cool. And I have a winter CSA coming soon. I'm getting the high tunnel over here in order. So I'm about to. This is all the tomatoes and eggplants and stuff this past year. So I'm about to mow all this down, turn it into a mulch, and I'm getting the high tunnel over there in order. But now that the winter season, the height of the farming season's down, I'm doubling down on the whole music piece again. And I'm at the point now where I can just pump out high quality verses, high quality beats really, really, really fast. So
So,
you want to send anything my way to collab or whatever, I'll get it back to you probably the same day. As long as I'm not
so I got a question for you.
shoot.
Two questions actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay, part of stuff. So one, how do you find time? Because your time management's got to be A1 to do all this stuff that you do. What is your schedule on a day-to-day basis look like? Like just walk us through a day in your life, like because I do a lot but you do a lot of different stuff, like a lot. So I'm trying to see like how you have your life scheduled to be able to do all that.
That piece right there is all about prioritizing, not biting off what you can chew and learn how to schedule things appropriately. I write lists all the time. I'm constantly writing lists, keeping track of things on my phone schedule. And I'm trying to build teams around what I'm doing. So it's not just me. If I'm trying to do everything by myself, I might get some things done fast, but it's not sustainable.
Correct.
My day-to-day life has no real consistency.
Oh,
That's
it doesn't.
something
Okay.
because I do a lot, right? Like I'm getting ready to go up I'm in Connecticut. I'm going up to Springfield, Massachusetts to work with children in an hour. You know what I mean? We're
Right. That's what
doing
I'm
a
saying. Shit
drumming,
like
we're
that.
doing a bucket drumming program up there. I also play instruments. You know what I'm saying? So certain things are consistent. I keep them on the schedule. It's just figuring out how to make things work, taking time to rest. Rest not like it's not working, but that's the time when you develop those habits is and during periods of rest. Utilizing your subconscious mind better. That's the whole piece. And taking time to just think, like practicing thinking. People think that's weird. Like you can practicing thinking. Well, if you think about it, most people don't
No,
really think
that's
very
not
often.
weird. No,
You got to
that's
sit
a
down
that's a
and you got to think about what you got going on and
yeah.
how to most efficiently hit things as efficiently as possible in a shorter period of time as possible. Just keep focusing on that. And the more you develop that muscle, the more you'll develop and grow stronger. And you can completely, like y'all say, you'll completely transform your life in 90 days plus. So my life just I wake up. I First off, I know what I'm gonna do before I go to sleep. That's the first thing. So I have to wake
That's
up and
and just so you know, I'm asking just for people who don't know because I do a lot myself. So I just want other people to hear what you do. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I don't wake up and have to figure out what my day is gonna be like unless something goes left, which is fine. I wake up, I can just activate because I know what I'm going to do for that day for the most part. I know what my priorities are and how I can get them done within a reasonable period of time. So that's number one. Number two, you have to manage your expectations well because failed expectation leads to disappointment, and disappointment is a destructive state of being, and you can't be destructive and creative at the same time. So you always want to try to keep yourself in a pleasant, creative mindset at all times. I do a lot of mindset stuff because you can't sidestep the mindset piece in my
That's
opinion.
the first Kemetic law. That's the first Kemetic law as principle is all is mind and mind is all. You have to do everything in your mind first. There's nothing that's done without the mind first.
Facts, exactly. Yeah, and you just got to get better at what you do. Don't try to do everything at once. The mind can only hold one image at a time. So if I'm an MC, for example, I practice getting my flow down so I can write really fast. I don't have to take a couple of days or a couple of weeks to write a song. That doesn't make sense to me. I'll get a verse out, 16 bars, 32 bars, 50 bars. I'll do that in an hour, and it's high quality. and it's like fast and it's like there's flows there and stuff like that. People are like, you wrote that in like half hour? I'm like, yeah, because I want to do it faster. I want to do it better. So it's developing the skill sets is a very important piece. So it doesn't take me a lot of time to do things that I do consistently. If you have to do things over and over again, like you're doing it for the first time, you're losing time. So developing the systems. I'm gonna put it in right there for your second question, sir. What's your second question?
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you what you're doing next Wednesday, because I would love to get you on my show on 3:30 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday, or this Wednesday actually on the Trillion Show. I think it'd be interesting for you to go a little bit more in depth, because it seems like there's no way you can get all of that information in a short little intro. But yeah, I think that would be cool if you're available. If I can
What
get on
time
your
is the show?
schedule, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We don't do super long interviews, so probably like 20 minutes on the interview.
I took your number down in the chat. I will text you in sometime probably around 6 o'clock, or I don't know what time zone you in. I'm gonna text you around
I'm
like.
Eastern. I'm
Are
Eastern.
you
I'm
Eastern?
in
All right, I'll
Florida.
text you
Yeah, I'm
around
in
six
Florida.
o'clock then, if that works for you
Okay,
with an answer for that.
perfect.
So
Say no more.
I got like 3 meetings that evening.
Okay. Say no more. I appreciate
Working
you.
with it. Yes, sir. But yeah, I guess I'll stop there.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I battled
gonna.
late twins. I battled late twins. I battled them. That was ill. I battled late twins. That was a highlight of my dance
Definitely.
career. All right, peace.
Peace, God. All right, we got Miss Sassy Black on here, y'all. I don't know if y'all know who that is. We definitely gonna let her talk right now. We got the owner, one of the owners of the Gulfport Kings on the line. What's up? How you doing today, Miss Sassy? Hold on, let me unmute you. I thought you was unmuted. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
How are you? I'm great. How are you?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. All right, all is well.
Yes, indeed. I just wanted to get on because I know I haven't been on in a while, way
Right,
before the season started.
right,
So the
correct.
season is underway finally for us. We've had 2 games. We lost both games, but our first game we played Baton Rouge Crusaders in New Orleans. I think that score was 89-83. Um, they had they missed out on a lot of their free throws, and they kind of got to work on their rebounds. That was our what we got from that first game, and it was a really good game. Now, we were up, and they were up, and we were up, and it was a battle. So
A
I
lot
really
of
enjoyed
heat
it.
exchangers.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. So we had an off Saturday. Last Saturday we were off. So they kind of worked on the things that we discussed with the free throws and the rebounds and everything. They did a lot better this past Saturday. We had our second game. They did a lot better at that game. We lost that one as well, but they made a lot more of their free throws than they did first game. They did a little better with the rebounds, but they still got a little work to do with that. And they were discouraged, but like I told them, this is only the second game. We still have 18 and 16 more games to go. We still, this is our first season, so we're a work in progress.
I was talking to Key about it, and I said, when Fresh get home, everybody gonna be ready to go. It's gonna be amped
Yeah,
up. So
yes.
that's what I want to know is when is the game that he gonna be there? I think we all want to know that answer to that
Right.
question.
I'm not really sure. I'm thinking, looking at our schedule, he'll probably be at our first away game, which is no, that's a home game. The first game he'll probably be available for is December 21st. That's going to be at home as well. That's going to
That's
be here
cutting
in
close to
Gulfport.
Christmas. Okay, that's
Right.
cutting it close to Christmas, so we ain't gonna
Right.
count that
So
one.
the 28th will be our next home game.
Right.
So, and then the 4th will be our next one after that. We'll have to send you
So
the
the fourth.
schedule.
Yeah, I
The 4th
definitely
of
need.
January.
I
Yeah.
think he sent it to me one time, but I don't think I saved it or something.
Right.
It's probably my fault.
So, yeah, I'm hyped. I really got hyped after that first game. I'm like ready. It's
Yeah.
exciting. It's something
I'm proud
different.
of the team, man. Definitely proud of us, man.
Yes. So and we have a few more players that's about to come on board. So we're about to get every angle of the positions that we need. So we're gonna
Right.
get right. It's gonna be okay. You know, like I was telling them, they were apologizing to me because they lost. I'm like, you guys played a great game. You don't have to apologize, you know, because we're
Right.
not gonna win them all. We're not gonna lose them all either, you
Hell
know,
no,
but we're
y'all
not
better
gonna
not
win
lose
them
them
all.
all.
So, you
Yeah.
know, we they're getting better each game, I feel. So we don't have a gym yet. Hopefully by the end of the day, today or in the morning, we'll have a gym for the game coming up Saturday. Because the gym we're using, they're doing the floors, so they're gonna be closed all week. And they'll open back up Tuesday. So we do have a home gym, but like I said, they'll just be closed up this week. So we gotta
Hmm.
find a gym to play our game Saturday. But we're gonna get it. It's gonna be all it's all good.
Well, yeah, man. Like I said, we excited. Just make sure you come back on here and keep us updated, please.
I will.
Keeps us updated, but it's nothing like hearing from the first lady or organization about what's going on, updates and stuff like that. Because like I said earlier, this is a Gulfport Kings organization. WWC is a Gulfport Kings. We only support no other ABA team until me and EC get ours up, and that's gonna be the Florida Panthers. But that's another conversation. But until
Oh yeah,
then.
we're gonna be sister brother teams then when we get that up. We get
Yeah,
that
it's
up.
gonna be up. It's gonna be up.
Right,
But we're learning from y'all now though. That's the thing though. Y'all are doing stuff that we're
right,
doing now that we're going through that I will be able to speed and inspire and not have to learn as slow, but fast track it because we already seen it how it was handled. So
that's right, that's
definitely
right.
appreciate the precedent that y'all setting, man. Real talk.
No problem, no problem.
Man, well shit, you welcome here anytime to come back on whenever, you know what I mean? So we do
Yes, sir.
have a
Thank
daily
you.
a daily curriculum, but you're more than welcome to come interrupt and drop any news, any on the spot updates.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay. And I'm
saying?
gonna try.
Especially,
I'm trying to work it out with the players are going to start showing their face a little more. A lot of them are shy, but we gonna get them out of that.
yeah, because we gotta promote. The thing is to promote what y'all are doing because y'all are doing something great, and somebody's child is looking up to y'all right now. Like, man, I want to
That's
be them
right.
when I get older, and so we have to remember that and stay on that path and remember that we're leading by example. No matter whether
Definitely.
we want to be role models or not, we are automatically role models because
Exactly. That's
people
right.
are
That's
watching
right.
what we're doing. Yeah,
That's right. Okay. Well, thank you. Good seeing you again, and thank you y'all for listening.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. We'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Have a
All
good
right. Who
day.
we got? You got bless me. Ninja. What's up, Ninja? You gonna introduce yourself or are you busy?
I am busy on some videos, but I'll introduce myself.
Okay.
I love to first of all start off with GFM, God First, Family Second over Money / WWC. We're a worldwide collaboration. Going off the grid. Off the grid is uh amazing series that we've done, and of course Heather Banks being a co-host of the Off the Grid podcast. We've had an amazing thing planned tomorrow. It'd be my birthday also tomorrow. Same time. My birthday present
We
will be
are error. You are being hacked.
I'm gonna be hacked on my birthday.
Error.
So yeah.
Yo,
My
Oh no, I think I was mind controlled.
You were mind controlled, I think, see. Yeah. But it has been amazing. I just want to say these meetings, not just these meetings, but also, being able to network in these meetings is so important.
Happy
And
early birthday too, brother.
thank you. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, and then it's
Oh
pretty
wow.
crazy. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yesterday's my daughter's
Happy
birthday.
birthday to her. Or happy
Yeah.
late birthday.
Oh, she loved it. We spent the whole day together, and it was so amazing because I hadn't seen her.
Aw.
I hadn't seen her in over a year and a half. I mean, it's wild. Just the I can't get into all the personal stuff about I don't really want to do that in these meetings anyway. These meetings are is a think tank, just like True Will says. We're a family, a movement beyond all movements and worldwide collaborations, and that's the way it's always going to be. We are the new regime.
Well, we appreciate you, Ninja.
Thank you so much, True Will. Thank you, C.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, let's see. All right, we got Mr. Kevin Rames in the background back here. Kevin, you want to come on and introduce yourself real quick? We definitely it's 1:17 right now. We're gonna close out at 1:30. So you're the last person, I believe. So you can have at it, but we are ending at 1:30.
Okay, what's good, everybody? Peace and blessings. Something been resonating with me. The gentleman, because I like to listen and process stuff. Gentleman said the most interesting person in the room is the most interested. I was mentored by someone, and they told me don't be the most intellectual, don't be the most charismatic, be the most impactful. And so platforms like this helps sharpen me. But I mean, like someone said, I don't like to keep getting into my accolades, but you can research me and see what I've accomplished, my ability to what I've accomplished, which even today, sometimes I'm still amazed, like, wow, I can't believe I did this, work with whoever. But I'm an innovator that likes to create other innovators. I don't like phony people. I done met phony people already. I'm not going to mention any names. I don't like that. My clique beat people up like that, used to beat people up like that. And I used to be like, nah, chill. But this platform has allowed me to feel like an artist. Sometimes when you're by yourself, you don't really feel like an artist because I'm a community person. I get my energy from people. Yes, I am. They call me K-Lo. I've generated millions of dollars to the music industry. I had the pleasure of speaking in front of a corporate America because I took my platform onto conferences, mentorship programs, whether it's the most dangerous neighborhood or the most prestigious foundation, where I would humble them and said, think about it. My music is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I'm honored and blessed for that. But the work for the culture is still an uphill battle for me. So I'm writing a book right now. The University of Chicago on the South Side gave me my own building for next year. So I'm still trying to plan it out. So here's the thing. I want to be the headline, but I want to push people in front of me that also have been impacting the world, community, neighborhood, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, it's cool to be on here. I never thought I'd be on here, but it also strengthens me, encourages me. I don't ever want to be the biggest elephant in the room. What I've done was just my ability, not my identity. So even that black farmer, listening to him, I want to connect with him because I love nutrition and all of that stuff. Each one teach one. Doesn't matter. There's no big eyes, no little U's in this room.
Man,
so the young lady,
stop talking like that, boss man.
Yeah. So the young lady who's talking about
talk right now.
Yeah, man, who was talking to them kids, and I was in front of lots of youth, teenagers to college level, and I would ask the question, somebody give me the definition of fail. And somebody would say, oh, man, you didn't do good, you suck, or it was always a negative definition. I said, from now on, fail is an acronym, first attempt in learning. Okay, we can use different examples, whether it's a video game, how many times you tried to get over that level, you kept attempting. Oh, damn, all I had to do was that. And then you go to the next level. Now you're excited, but you didn't fail. So it's an honor to meet you all. It's always a pleasure. I'm humbled every day. I love to meditate because I survived that era of hip hop. They call me an iconic music producer. And I don't take that lightly because of my contribution to hip hop. So I always encourage all of the artists to stay with the culture of it. Don't be a human doing, be a human being. That's why I could be on here and get vulnerable. But guess what? I can get vulnerable in front of 500 people to show, look, man, I didn't plan on arriving this way in my ability to create music. I could put on a hip hop hat and trust me, the beats are sick. You know, I'm a New Yorker. I'm a boom bap dude. I can do this. Y'all haven't even heard my new stuff, but it all comes from here, the way I think, the way I express myself, and I do it through my creation and music. So I'm blessed to have been able to do that and inspire whoever I inspire, from big to down here. So thanks, Trill Will, for always letting me come on here. And yes, I do look forward to try and get other people on here because I love community. You know, I don't want to create community. It's a difference between someone who's creating community and someone who loves community. Feel me? So, hey, big up to everybody on here. You know, I look forward to hearing all the new stuff because that's how I get my inspiration. I'm not on the island by myself, so it's all good. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Peace, God. Definitely appreciate you. And by the way, thank you for coming on because you got other things you could be doing. So that's how we coming, man. We family though, man. We come here and we meet and we hang out a little bit. We talk about what we need to talk about and we get up here and we continue the rest of our lives. But the next day, when you get up, you got something to look forward to. And let me hop on here and see what the fam on. And we got curriculum, we got structure. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to brag, but we do a lot that nobody's doing.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're
So,
right.
it is what it is. I just appreciate everybody actually taking the time to participate because without y'all, there ain't none of this that goes on. I appreciate Chris as well when he's available because, nobody can do the things that he does. You know what I mean? Because he's of the infrastructure. That's what he
Appreciate
created.
you, Trill. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's a team. It's definitely a team family effort. Family effort. Don't nothing go one person make everything go. You know what I mean? Like we got to have all the people who are necessary to make things go. You know what I mean? So everybody has to sacrifice. Time is money. So you have to sacrifice your time, which eventually turns into money. You know what I'm saying? In order to make this happen. So we just appreciate everybody. It's 124 right now. Chris, you got any closing comments? Um,
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the wheel. We definitely encourage everybody to participate in the wheel. Last week, I believe it was Friday, right? Heather won our first raffle giveaway for Worldwide Collaboration Corporation. So major congratulations on that again. We wish you were there to see it. We were all excited for you. I'm sure we will upload that video so that way you can watch the end of it and everything. And it was funny too at the end of it. But yeah, definitely we encourage everybody to donate to the wheel so that way we can get some more winners going and stuff like that. Shop.wwcfam.com to donate. We only have one donation so far from Amber Got Game. So major shout outs to Amber Got Game. Major shout outs to everyone else who donated on the wheel last week. But let's keep this thing going so we can keep on doing these giveaways for everybody so that way we can keep the money going and the family for everybody. It's another way to give back to the community. So thank you all so much. The giveaway is going to be open throughout the day. Go ahead and make your donation if you can. Shop.wwcfam.com. It's $3 for one spot or $5 for two spots. You can put in as many spots as you want. But thank you so much for coming. Truly appreciate all of you. Much love to everybody. Much love, TML, Miss TML. Good to see you and everybody else. And thank you so much, Trailwell. Truly appreciate it. I know Kevin Rames is coming back in. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing back up, everybody.
Hey, I
Um,
wanted to hold on, pardon self. Never too much love. I mean, plenty much love. Who is PML? iPhone PML. You want to unmute your mic and introduce yourself? Because I don't know who you are. So we like to introduce ourselves around here. iPhone PML. Here, let me see if I can help you. Unmute your mic here. Mm, there you go. You're
Shalom,
unmuted.
everyone.
What's your name, brother? We couldn't hear you. We can hear you now.
Shalom, everyone. My name is
Shalom alaikum.
PML. Oh man, for like wasn't in the process. I was hoping to just remain muted. I've been up since yesterday, so I'm a little tired.
Okay, we're about to close out. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to the family because that's how we rock.
I understand.
Introduce yourself, Chakai.
Oh, you're being called out by the Supreme Allah. Okay.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, I'll go back to you. Let you keep running the show. I'm exhausted.
Okay. Shalom alaikum, brother.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in anyway, though, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, peace. Yo, this brother got bars and this brother got beats. PM Light. This brother got bars and he got beats. And he dope.
All right. Well, I bet well hopefully he feels better another time. You can come on and explain that to us. All right, Chris, go ahead.
Okay. Everybody ready? Please unmute your mics. I'm going to say I want to see us all at the top, and Trey will count to 3. And then we will all say, because the bottom is way too crowded, worldwide collaboration. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Do it.
Let's get it. I want to see us all at the top.
1, 2, 3. Because
Because
the
the
bottom
bottom
is
is
way
way
too
too
crowded.
crowded.
What the